What's up guys, welcome to Dirt and Iron. Today I want to share a couple tips how to save money on your tires. So stick around. Alright, so first of all, the tire is one of the most important things on your dirt bike when it comes to handling. If you want to have a bike that corners well, and you can trust it in the corner, you can put it down, you want to have good traction, then tire is your most important thing. If you have knobbies that are already worn out, then forget about the traction. Now, we are not all racers. Every single racer goes out there racing, they have new tire on the bike every single weekend. Even for their practice, they maybe do 1 or 2 trainings in one tire. Some guys, they even get new tire every single training, every single race. But there is plenty of racers out there that they go racing every weekend, and every weekend they put new tire on. So that means that there is plenty of really good tires, takeoffs, that they don't need anymore. So tip number 1, find a guy who is racing, who is reselling those tires. There's plenty of guys like a small race teams or even like some privateers. They have to buy their own tires, and after they're done with the race, they sell those used tires. Like look at these 2 tires. This is the front and rear. I would say they have about 90 to 95% knobbies on them. Still pretty good for me. I paid $30 for both, right? So tip number 1, find a racer. Go on Craigslist in your state. I mean, I'm blessed, I'm living in California, there is plenty of racers here, so I just go on Craigslist and I found somebody who lived like 1 or 2 hours from my house, go there once in 2 months, get 4 tires from him, pay like $60, and I'm good for a few months. Tip number 2, what I always do with my tires, even if I buy a new tire, I would do this one trick. If you look at the knobbies, these tires are non-directional, right? So it's not like your car, you have to install them in a certain direction. This is good direction and this is good direction. These are non-directional. But if you ride it, your knobbies will get worn from one side. So if you look at your tire, you will see that one side is worn out, the other side is still sharp. So put 5 to 10 hours, depending how you ride, where you ride, on one side of your tire. After you're done, take your tire off your wheel, flip it 180, and install it that way. Then you will get fresh new sides of the knobbies and the tire will feel like it's brand new. But do it before the knobbies get worn out too much. If you need to do it when they are still pretty high, right? So if you worn them down too much and then you turn them around, you still get better traction, but the difference is not as big. So do like 5 to 10 hours on one side and then flip it, do 5 to 10 hours on the other side, and then go for a new tire. Alright, so this is a tire I paid $15 for, and as you can see, it's still in very good condition. And this top part of a knobby, this is how we had it installed. So it's not that sharp. I mean, you can see it's a little bit rounded, but I can still install it this way and put maybe 5 good hours on this, maybe even more than that. Depends how I ride. And then what I will do, I will flip it the other way, and I will have this, and I'll have this one on the top. You can see it's really sharp, right? And the knobbies, they're still pretty tall. So I'll get pretty good traction once I flip this tire around. Alright guys, so these are my 2 tips how to save money on a tire. So number 1, go on a Craigslist, type dirt bike used tires, dirt bike tire takeoffs, racing tire takeoffs for dirt bike, something like that, and find that guy that can supply you. Once you find it, I have a guy that I go all the time, and it's the same guy. I pick up tires from him like every now and then, and I don't have to search anymore because I already know the guy who has it. So hopefully you can find somebody like that too. And the tip number 2, switch the tire on the other way and you will get another 5 to 10 hours of good traction. Now, if you're buying new tires, the set is somewhere around $200. I paid $30 for this set, saving about $170, $150. That's pretty good, and I'm still gonna get a lot of fun out of these tires, a lot of good use. So I don't always buy used tires. Sometimes I go out and buy new tires, especially for the front. I'll usually get new tire. But it all depends how I feel, and if I find good used tires, I'll just go ahead and buy them. Hopefully you guys can save some money for yourself using these 2 tips and have more fun for less money. And if you guys like this video, please give me thumbs up, comment below, subscribe, and don't forget, as always, whatever you do, stay motivated. See you guys later.